Everything that you can see around is made up of tiny particles, and in the next 180 seconds, I am going to introduce you to a new perception of reality. Now, everyone knows that the water from a watering can is in the form of droplets. But a little disturbance in a bucket full of water can generate waves. So what is the nature of water? Particle-like or wave-like? Well, the answer is both. So everything in the universe has a tendency to show particle-wave duality. But when was the last time you behaved like a wave? Greater the mass of a body, smaller is the wavelength associated to it. So we behave like particles, at one place at a time. It's something like the Tom and Jerry chase. Now, Tom does not know where exactly Jerry is, so it can be in all possible places Tom can think of, the superposition principle. But hey, Tom is not a total loser. He knows the maximum possibility where he can find Jerry, and if he's precise enough, he might actually find Jerry where expected. And once that happens, Jerry's superposition collapses, because now Tom knows exactly where Jerry was. So Tom's act of measurement made Jerry give up on its wavy superposition and it started behaving like particle. Similarly, the wave of the droplets is a superposition of probabilities, but the most probable location where it can be found is given by the Schrödinger equation. Any variation in collapse or superposition can make all possibilities real, creating infinite copies of everything. Then what happens to these extra copies? Well, maybe they go into different dimensions. But why can't we see them? Let me explain. It's something like standing on the roof, which is a 2D surface. But the house beneath me is a 3D structure. Now the residents don't know that I'm standing here. And I am totally unaware of their presence because we belong to two different dimensions. Teleportation, the process of transfer of matter or energy from one point to the other without covering the space between the 2 points. Well, all this is actually possible with quantum entanglement. Now let's try and feel entanglement with a hot cup of coffee, which after a while gets cold. Now this is how entanglement works. The particles in the hot coffee interact with the air, hence building up an intrinsic correlation with each other, such that upon communication, the state of one particle can affect the state of the other, even if placed far apart. The entangled particles are both spin up and spin down due to its superposition. But once measured, its superposition collapses, and if one particle is spin up, its entangled pair has to be spin down, even though there is no physical connection between them. So C's interaction with A would duplicate it to its entangled pair B. So one day we will be able to teleport each and every particle of our body, and using an era ruled by quantum physics. Thank you.